Like I take a call and be like, all right, it's not going up right now, but 30 minutes from now, according to the larger time, it should kick in.
Okay.
And
And you said what
I
were
don't
you
know,
using? What were you using when you were doing
Cutler
this?
channels,
What
Cutler
channels?
channel.
Feltler?
K, yeah. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I just always read it. Kellner channels.
Oh, okay. Keller like channels. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. No, you definitely got to show me. You know how to share your screen on Discord?
E, let me,
Now, you can show me later if you want. Yeah. So,
wait, oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I can go if you want me to.
I'll you can go after I show you what I got going on because I'm recording now.
Got you.
And then this will go up on YouTube and then I'll post it in the chat. But then your stuff will be in there as well. So I'll just have you
Hmm.
pull your stuff up after this. Um, but yeah, I mean, I didn't take anything last week. Last week was an extremely slow week. The previous 2 weeks before last was a gradual decline in activity for me. So we had election week, which was very interesting, very
Turbulent.
active. Yeah, turbulent. And then um, the week after, I only took one trade on the 13th. Very good trade, I would say. And then was just really, this past week was really nothing. I'm not mad at it. It's kind of showing me how much I've improved in regarding my patience. When like, okay, if there's nothing for me to take, then there's nothing for me to take, and I can't force anything or try to chase any type of setup to form. Um, so yeah, but I did miss one position on Friday, because the thing is, so like we had a meeting basically at work, and I had to step away from my computer. Um,
Hmm.
and then I get like in the setup was, forming and I saw it, but I'm not going to take anything that I can't manage, uh, as in like me placing my stops, like,
Yeah.
profits and losses. Um,
Hmm.
and so if I would have taken it, I would have just been open. Like the risk would have just been open because I didn't have enough time to sit there and, um, put the
Yeah,
stop
track
loss
it.
on to track it. So, and also at the same time, my funded account, the company that I have a funded account with, they're currently migrating all of our accounts to a new platform, which I'm happy for, but it just means that we aren't able to trade them right now. They're in the process of moving everybody's accounts. So it's like the accounts have been somewhat just on hold since like Tuesday or Wednesday, like Wednesday, I think. So, I mean, on Friday, I wouldn't have been able to take it on my funded anyway, which would have been annoying, but it is what it is. Just looking forward to kind of like knowing that, okay, like my system works, it's just another instance of my system working. And if I was able to take it and I took it, then it would have been a profitable trade. So yeah,
Yeah.
but this is it here. Would have been a nice little short. So I don't know, Kenneth, you've never been on a call that we've had so far. So
No, no, this honestly was my first one.
okay,
I
yeah.
think
Hmm.
it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, no, thanks. Usually we have more people like during the week. Weekends, I don't know,
Hmm.
people, it's kind of like our slowest day, Sundays, but Sundays are honestly my favorite day because it's like we get to come in with a cleaner mindset or like a clean slate. Um, but so I cap my risk reward at a 2R. So that means, so for me, the reason I do that is because I naturally have an issue with greed. So I want the trade to run, 4, 5, 6, 7 times my risk before I even want to take it. Like naturally, I'll get so excited about a trade opportunity and then I want to hold it, to the point where yes, it's a winning trade, but then it somehow reverses back on me and I leave with nothing, right?
Yeah.
And that's probably my biggest issue. That's probably the biggest issue I've had for the past year. Um, so in October, I implemented this kind of where like, okay, I cap my risk reward at a 1 to 2, and I just get smaller base hits. And with those base hits, they're a little bit more consistent, and my win rate is higher. So like so far for the month of November, I have 100% win rate. Obviously, I don't expect it to continue,
That's amazing.
but thanks. But that's because I've been taking less trades, and the trade that I take,
I mean,
I cap my risk reward. So I don't
yeah. Uh,
I I don't get greedy. And I've just been really focused on following my system. There was a day, I believe it was the week of the election, I didn't follow my system. I still made money, but
Mhm.
it wasn't a good trade to take. Whereas like this would have been a good trade to take. The win streak would have continued. Um, but yeah, like usually things average out over the past. So like in the month of October, I had a I had a 60% win rate in the month of October, but when I first started trading futures, I had a 28% win rate. So every single month is kind of just a process of like journaling, tracking things, and then cutting out the unnecessary trades, which are the losses, and then keeping the wins. So like keeping the ones that are good, the ones that you would take over and over again, which it means that you'll trade less, but in turn your win rate will be higher and you'll make more over a period of time. It's better to take three trades than and win all three than to take 10 and win four and lose six because that's those losses are eating at the wins that you have. Um, so yeah, I'll say that's kind of like the me saying I've won 100% of my trades in November is not because I trade every single day and I win every single day. It's because I know when
Stick to the system.
yeah, exactly. Stick to the system, and I'm knowing to when to not be in the market. If you get what I'm saying, like I'm
Mhm.
knowing when I shouldn't be in. I'm knowing when I should get in, or I'm understanding opportunities where I should get in, and I just kind of let the probabilities play out from there. And so far this month, the probabilities have been playing in my favor. Um, but this week is I'm not gonna lie, this week is gonna be somewhat interesting because I mean we do have Thanksgiving coming up.
Yup.
So obviously Thanksgiving, we won't be trading or anything like that, but I'm looking to see price. Um, I'm looking to see price move in somewhat of like a bullish manner, mainly just
Yeah.
because last week was extremely slow. We were kind of breaking out of a downtrend or like a pullback on the higher time frame. So if you look on the weekly and daily, we had this down candle on the weekly, which translates to a downtrend on the daily. Not really a downtrend, a pullback on the daily and we were breaking out of that to end last week off. So we have this, some of this range price is operating in, and price just keeps on wanting to break above. I would like to at least see
Mhm.
price come and reach this structure here um, before we maybe go back short. I mean, it could happen at any time. But as of right now, I'm confident in longs just because of the way price is moving. If price were to come back down here, fill this gap right now, or not right now, but tomorrow morning or something like that, and then I get
Mhm.
internal structure within this range and put onto the 1 hour like price to fill, this gap, create some internal structure, give me
Mhm.
something like this. Say price wants to move up, come down, right? We have a low put in and then a low taken. Then I'll be looking to possibly go long here. And obviously, like I said, I cap my risk reward at a 1 to 2. So I would be looking to see price come and take the week high out of like this whole range, right? But I'm gonna
Mhm.
cap my risk reward at a 1 to 2. I'm gonna cap my reward at a 2R so that I keep myself consistent and I don't get too excited. Um, so yeah, uh, that's really what I'm looking at as far as for this upcoming week. Now, the only way that I'll be open to taking shorts um, is if price was to create structure within here, right? Price comes and creates
Mhm.
structure, you come down, and then say we have structure here, but this is the low. Price breaks that structure, and then we come back into here, and then possibly go back over. That's really the only way that I'll be looking to go short as of right now. Because I don't want to go against the trend. Like as of right now, the trend is long. If you look on um the weekly, yes, we had a pullback the previous week, but we're still uptrending. We haven't broken any structure. Same thing on the daily. We haven't broken real structure to the downside. On the 4 hour, the 4 hour is the only time frame where we're in somewhat of a downtrend, mainly just because we broke this low early on in November. Within the first 2 weeks of November, we broke this low, came down. But then if you look at the 1 hour, let me go back to the 4 hour. Yes, we broke that low. But once price started chopping up around here and consolidating, and we started breaking to the upside, it looks like as of right now we are breaking out of that 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 market. I would say um, condition of us just being full on bearish. And we haven't reached an
Mhm.
area for me to be like, okay, this is a possible reversal area. The possible, like the most, like the area of interest for me for any type of reversal would be this area here, because this is support and resistance. Just market structure. I would like to see price at least come back up here. And then maybe I'll be open to seeing some consolidation and go back down. But if you look at the 1 hour, we broke structures to the upside of multiple time frames, multiple times. Here we broke structures to the upside. Here we broke structures to the upside. Here we're breaking structures to the upside now with this high being broken. And then if we can get a pullback into it, then that would be honestly that would be probably the best thing that could happen. Um, for us this upcoming week where price would have come back and fill this and then give us some internal structure. But like I said, we got to be open to everything. Looking at ES in accordance with NQ, price is congruent, so there aren't any divergences for me to pay attention to, at least in the higher time frames. Look on the 4 hour, on the 4 hour. Everything's the same for the most part, so I'm not really looking to uh be taking any type C setups tomorrow at least, unless we get something on the 1 hour where I would then possibly be open to going most likely either short or long. But as of right now, really just looking to see this gap get filled because price is price is lined up right now in both assets, so I'm not worried about any type of discorrelation. But yeah, that's really it for me. I
Mhm.
mean, tonight's going to be a pretty quick call. I didn't have anything like usual as usual to review as far as previous weeks because last week I didn't take anything. But
Mhm.
this upcoming week is going to be good. We don't have any news tomorrow. We don't have any news tomorrow. We do have news Tuesday, and but it's not. I don't think it's super high impact. Like we have stuff going on, but it's not like CPI or NFP. And we have stuff on, Wednesday, and then Thursday we have, it's a bank holiday, so I won't even be trading. I'll just be working on other stuff that day, throughout that time frame for my day. And then Friday, I'm not really I'm not really pressed to get in anything on Friday because the market closing on Thursday, or banks being closed on Thursday, they're most likely just going to be closed on Friday. And if they're closed on Thursday, it's just going to be low volume on Friday. Like anybody that goes in, I'm not looking to see any big moves happen. It would probably just be very low volume, very low volatility. So, uh, yeah, that's really it for me as far as like what I'm looking at for next week. I know you said you wanted to share what you had for us, Kenneth. So, um, yeah, I mean, or if you want to go ahead.
Got you. I mean, I didn't really have anything. I was really just going to talk about Kellner channels, which
For sure. Yeah, I'm
recording.
definitely
Or
interested.
can you see my screen?
Yeah, you're live. Let me stop sharing mine and then go to yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
These these are Kellner channels. I range it out like I range mine's out from what call it. I range mine's out between the 5 minute range and I'll go 30 because they end up just bouncing in between all of this overall. They're
Mm-hmm.
just bouncing in between the three channels. Like right here, you can see. I forget the actual meaning of the channels because it's been a while, but that's the top point, that's the midpoint, and that's the low. And then that's the volume weighted average down below that that's where if you can see it, yeah, price legit just hit that, touch that during off hours, which that tells a story. It's been a while since I even looked at this chart
Mm-hmm.
because of school and everything, but it's still staying within range, and you can see if it channels in between that that high and that midpoint and the candles. I used to judge the candlesticks as well, like candlesticks with pressure. That's a
Mm-hmm.
hammer.
Yeah.
Like we can't deny this one being a hammer. And like the hammer sign it is, you can see it's just channeling, channeling. Went slightly below. Did I forget what this is called, but you see it all the time. That's like the greatest sign of reversal. You can see it at the bottom or you can see it at the top.
Hmm.
And like that, it went up. But honestly, Kelvin channels are good for like shorter time, in my opinion.
Okay.
In like that 5 minute chart, like you can see here, you can just see it just decimating. And then I used to just really use the candlestick length as well to try and figure out, because I was telling you how many, like, I think it was, I'm trying to remember what it was, because you know what candlestick length means. It's a sign of how, like, where the range that price went, but then the actual body is what actually got sold or bought.
Hmm.
But that's what I was using.
Okay.
I think your presentation was great.
Yeah. Thanks,
I
man.
I
Uh,
enjoyed it. Oh,
cool. I'm glad you did. I'll say like usually you join on an odd Sunday. Like this is the first week probably in I don't know how many weeks that I haven't taken a single position.
mhm.
And it was very odd, but I'm glad I have other things that I'm working on to be able to get through it because usually I would struggle in weeks like this, 'cause feeling like, oh, I need to get in something, I need to take something.
Yeah, that FOMO.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
god, that FOMO was a monster.
Yeah, so I I think that uh I mean it's a good week to be a great week. Let's make it a great week. Let's make good decisions. I mean, and a good quick call. Thanks for joining. On Tuesday. Tuesdays I have like basically I make like a PowerPoint for Tuesdays. Talk about a certain topic. I gotta kind of put that together tomorrow. So that'll be our next call Tuesday. And then Thursday is more just reviewing what we've done so far in the week, if we taken any trades. But with Thanksgiving being on Thursday, I may cancel the call. Um,
Yeah,
because I don't, first of all, I don't see anybody wanting to join on a Thursday, but then also I don't want to pull anybody away from their family on a Thursday because these calls are at 8 p.m. People are eating dinner with their family or Thanksgiving dinner with their family around that time. So we may just call it at Tuesday. We may just call it a week at Tuesday as far as calls, and then we'll just meet back on Sunday. Um,
hmm,
but yeah, thanks for joining, bro. This will be posted in the VIP sessions uh chat room.
YouTube account.
Yeah, and
Okay.
YouTube as well. So if you ever want to come back and look at it, you can. And then there's also some other stuff
Hmm.
as far as like previous calls I posted with some of the other group members and things like that on there. So it's free for you to look at, bro.
Got you. Thank you.
Yep, no problem, bro. I'll see you later. I'll probably see you some. Are you gonna be on campus till what, Tuesday?
I'm leaving Tuesday, so
Okay.
you might
Yeah, same.
see you on Monday.
Yeah. I'll be in the gym tomorrow morning. I don't know if you'd be going
Got you.
tonight, but I'll be in there tomorrow morning. So
Yeah, it's been hectic. It's been a hectic schedule. Just getting in where I can fit in.
yeah,
Honestly.
no, I feel that same here, bro. So I mean, at least you're doing it. Keep it going, bro.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right. I wish you a good one, man.
Yeah, you too, brother. Alrighty, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that call. If you like these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. I have the Discord link in the description if you'd like to be able to speak to like-minded people, people that are trying to better themselves on the charts and in their daily life. You guys have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.